the tea that we are going to be taste testing in today's episode is Darjeeling tea. Now you can get this tea on Amazon if you'd like, but I don't know if you can get it where else you can get it or anything like that, but this is the tea. If you want to try it out, basically that's the tea that we're going to be taste testing today. Alright, so we're going to be taking the top off of this boy here, and opening this boy up. I already drank a lot of it, so hopefully, yeah, there's still tons left, but this is more expensive than some teas. Like some teas you can actually get super cheap per ounce, but this one is a little bit more per ounce. Maybe I can find some cheaper ones, but I just got this one because I just figured somehow got a big sale on it. So you're just gonna put like 2 or 3 in there. I think I normally do 3 little things, so it's a half teaspoon basically, and I just kind of pour it in there, and it fills up like that much. And we'll put the top back on. This boy, and once the water is done boiling up, or heating up I should say, then we put that in there. And yeah, so we can just kind of put this back on, and we basically don't even need this anymore. Like, we're all done with it because all the stuff we need is in here. So we are going to put this back. Alright, so I'm currently letting the water boil. Just the water. It's almost a liter, just about a liter, almost, because I'm going to be adding more water so that it gets more cool, so it's not as hot when I drink it, so I can drink it faster. We're going to be using this. Basically, this is the filter. You're going to put the loose leaf tea in here, and that's going to go in there once this thing is done heating. So we're going to let this thing completely heat up really quickly, and then we're going to put that in there. Alright, so now that the water is done heating, we're going to be setting this thing in here, basically. So we're going to open this top part up. It could be different depending on what kind of boiler you use, but then we're just gonna kind of set that in there, kind of let it sit right there. We're gonna leave this thing dangling out so that we can grab it when it's time to pull it out. Just look how it it kind of just sits there for a minute. Like, it just kind of sits there, and then obviously once you stir it all in after the timer, then it'll start spreading around the water and actually look like tea. Okay, so the timer is just about done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab onto this before I open it so that it doesn't fall right when I open it. And then I'm going to open this up. So I have to push on that, and it should open like that. And I'm going to kind of stir it around just a little bit. Let anything that's in there kind of spread around just a tad. You could definitely see it changing color from what it just was. And then I'll use that. We're going to pull it out. Let it drip for a second. And then hopefully not burn myself in the process of trying to set this down. And bam, that's how it's done right there. Alright, we're just gonna add a tiny bit more water to lead up to the liter. Now we're gonna add some milk. Doesn't really matter what milk you put in there or how much, just put it in there until it starts looking like it's kind of milky, you know what I'm saying? There we go. I just added some milk to it, and you see how it's kind of swirling up like that. Yeah, and that's added with the milk. Alright, now we're just going to add just a couple of these sugar in here and stir it. And this right here is the finished product. Now, you do not need to add milk to it. Obviously, you don't have to add milk to any kind of tea. But the fact that, I added milk kind of makes it, gives it more of a taste. And for me, I have to add a lot of sugar to things, so I wouldn't have to add as much sugar to it with the milk. Alright, our tea is now complete. It's very milky, but that's a good thing because, it adds the extra flavor to it. So, and if you want it to be a little stronger than this, obviously you're going to have to add more leaves, the tea leaves, and you're going to have to, you're just going to have to add more to the filter and and then just, let it sit for the same amount of time, but just add more to it so that it can, so that there's more. But the taste test is what matters. Now, I have not actually tried this without milk to it, which is weird. I have not tried it without milk, which I probably should eventually, but it's just super good with milk that I never decided to try it without. So, right now, we're going to take a taste, and I'm basically going to kind of try to explain what it tastes like, but half the time I don't really know how to describe it, so here we go. Alright, right at the bat, I can taste the milk, which, really, adding milk to tea is good, because if I have a whole liter of tea, and then there's milk added to it, like, it's extra strength, or extra, you know, stuff that can help you get stronger milk. So the taste, it tastes really good. I don't know how to explain Darjeeling tea, but like I'm gonna just say it tastes pretty good. So in my opinion, this tea is, you know, since I haven't tried too much teas, this is probably one of the best teas that I've had, and I plan on trying more, obviously, but this is kind of the most kind of tea that I've had. It's like not like fruit like, because I do have like, you know, like the iced teas that they have. I'm just talking about hot tea in general. Like obviously we can try iced teas and whatnot on this series, but you know, for now we're gonna be trying just like the regular tea, regular warm tea, and I give this really a 10 out of 10 because it's super good with the added milk. Obviously I haven't tried it without the milk, so I can't really say how it is without the milk. Obviously I could do an episode on that if I want to, like just try it without the milk, but I could do that for next one. Honestly, I don't know. I'm gonna just see how this one does. But really, Darjeeling tea, you can get this on Amazon. This is the perfect mixture. I add milk to it, sugar, you know, and it tastes super good. And since I have a liter, I can just keep pouring it in the cup and drinking it, and that's how I keep hydrated. But yeah, that is it for this video, and I'll see you later.